Hey, what's up? So I got my Goku hoodie on. All right, so yeah, I mean, in 2020, these were my running stats. Um, I'm gonna do some old school RuneScape sailing soon. I think people don't wear the right. Remind me later. I think people don't wear the right hats personally, or the right eyewear protection, like Oakley's. Um, I've mentioned that in the past. Um, to many cops, and yeah, I mean, I've also mentioned the pants that I wear to many HR people. I don't know what the stocks are necessarily in Amazon, you know. Like I talked to 300 HR people. So individually, I respect individuality of the human race obviously. So putting like an individual email, obviously you don't want to like you never email multiple people at once, right? Because that would be that necessarily is doesn't you have privacy, right? You have to respect the individual. So one-to-one communication with people. I mean, sure, I created mobile apps and websites and flashy imagery to make things make sense and fun because I'm the number one teacher in the world. Like I can't make the browser, right? I'm trying so hard to make the browser and I just can't. No, I'm kidding. That I could do better smiles too. But overall, I like first of all, this tank top is dope. Um, but yeah, that was 2020. So my walking stats are pretty impressive. I mean, July 2021, June 2021. I lost some of my jogging stats, for sure. And these were all, 2020, all were in like I would drive like 30, 40 minutes away and run. But as like I reached 2023, I switched to local. 2022 at like 29 or 30, I was still able to get over there while working 1 day a week in the bank, which was pretty impressive. Because I mean, it was a very demanding job, obviously, to some degree. Um, and as I ramped up, like my own approach to the job, obviously it was like way easier. But we had conversation points about how you approach like how people approach different topics because I mean sometimes you're talking about like obviously working on things or how people work on things and it's not necessarily like getting the job done how that is, but e- even then like when you create the solution, um it's like, oh well, I'm uploading malware, like fuck you, like you have too much money. It's like okay bro, like that you could do it, like your power level. Which I agree with because I mean, I don't want to take other people's money. Like I am Blockbuster technically. um I personally think obviously my brother lives, um he lives near Long Island, right? So he has like 700K house, right? So like we have all these daycares across the street from us. So like why doesn't he get into daycares? First of all. Second of all, why do they hate Apple so much during COVID and Tesla split that they're gonna knock me out specifically when I had 170K and they're still not fucking. Meanwhile, okay, so I changed my approach. Wait, ready? Obviously, as the number one teacher, I decided. Let me check out my LinkedIn. This dude's post now is talking about getting crucified. Like, oh, he's like, oh, I'm offended that you're talking about getting crucified. So it's like, I was joking, bro. I don't actually want you guys to crucify me if that's what you're gonna do. But I mean, like I identify as a daycare technically. So if you want to crucify me, like go for it. First of all, so what do you guys think? They should make Pokemon Go on, like, should the parents know how to talk to their kids, or should they make it a sport where you can put on like glasses and throw a ball and not have to worry about that? They can make like a sport version of it though, like that people celebrate, and then you could like talk to the other parents. Um, but like, you know, with like glasses and like an actual ball. But like overall, um, yeah, even learning about like aging versus cars, like you don't know how safe people are driving. I mean, personally, obviously, my dad drives 7 days a week, for 8 to 12 hours a day. Okay, for 30 years. So overall, I mean, um, I think I respect. I notice. So this is how much I ran this week. Okay, as the human race, right? I ran. You know who's that fucking weirdo on YouTube that keeps fucking talking to me? What the fuck's this dude saying? Okay, he's pissing me the fuck off. You know, but like, what the fuck can you do for me? Okay, so I think, I don't know. Yeah, you guys can have the money. I'll play the fucking games. So see, I have, this is how much I walked 5 miles. So I found I normally ran the same paths, or I would go to a different park, or I go to Lone Taka Park. I walked I jogged 9 miles there in 2020. That was so OP. Like that had to be from like fucking Dark Souls 3 or some shit. They have the fucking tree right there, right at the inputting. I was like, bro, I just found the fucking Dark Souls 3 park. Like, what the fuck? I live right near like the best area ever for walking, and I was exploring all these new areas, and I happened to, well, obviously I always run uphill to the track. So like, oh, how far can the boulder roll downhill? And like he was saying that like as like a myth, but technically, um, like since 2010 to 2000, like 2011 to 2025, I've run like I've run a bunch. So I ran um like 300 miles in 2020 at like 28, from April till November, October. And 2021 I ran, um I could get a little bit better sleep, honestly. I don't care. Like I could flip my bed. Like I was like, "Oh, bro, like I just walked like 30 miles this week." And uh I saw on the news, they're like, "Oh, like they just make shit up at this point." They're like, "Oh, bro, like their fucking substation in fucking England like got messed up, so all the flights were redirected." It's like, yeah, okay, bro. You guys are just making up fake stories. And it's like all these planes are just flying overhead. And like all these cars are just going on like my street. It's like a pretend highway test examination for how busy they could be technically, like while people are safe. And it's like, oh well, personally, I walked 5 miles in the sun tanning, you know. So I'm disrespectful as fuck though, because I saw a dude fucking walking without a hat on and sunglasses, and I didn't catch up to him to tell him, because, and I know that too, but I was like halfway through my walk, but like he seemed older, so he should fucking know that, right? It's not like I was like, oh, is he just blind? Like now, because I was watching Twitch, I was like, oh, I guess people are fucking blind. So like like there's no way that like maybe he's just blind and it doesn't affect him. But it probably still has to affect him, right? So it's like, why am I not fucking talking, like telling him when I know this information? And it's just so upsetting because like you can't just be like, here's this information right there, or here's this social media platform, here's this social media platform. So I walked 30 miles, March 14th through March 20th. On Tuesday, I walked like 5 miles, and I was going on a new path. Okay, and I had never gone through this path before ever. So it was actually very cool because I walked towards, it was like a triangle, and like it was such a fucking meme. Like I walked to the triangle. I was like, this is so dope. There's so much fucking sun here, and it was very cool. So I was tanning, and my hat works very well. And the next day, I ran. Uh, what is that? What was that, Wednesday? I, I ran like, I don't know. Let me think. I don't remember where I ran. Oh, I ran 1.5 miles, and it was like a good version of Split though, honestly. Like way better. So so I mean, overall it was a good run. Like I tanned, right? You're taking some type of skin damage, and then I ran like 1.5 miles, and it was such a good run, right? So I mean, overall, like I've been seeing on Twitter that they have news and stuff, and I've been talking with people, and I always try to like communicate with like nurses that I know, like etc. Um, sometimes like sometimes you just fucking forget, like which is fucked up. Like I like sometimes like you just fucking like, but I mean on YouTube, I reached out to like 2,000 people. So it's like, bro, like I've reached out to more numbers. Okay, so overall, like you don't, you're not important, right? Like that time you just were not important. So you have to do like 1 to 1 every single time, every single time, every every single time. So um, let me see. So they redirected a bunch of like flights and stuff, which is perfect. And we had like a ton of like traffic. They're probably just testing it out. Like they're like, oh, but like they're just making up stories, and they're just testing it out. They're like, oh, well, this is how much traffic there is. How do you feel? It's like, oh, well, very good. Um, obviously. And here is my running stats for the year. Jogging. So I happen to do, see that? You see that shit in November and December for Pokemon Go? That's like the taken, right? Like that, definitely the taken. So, I mean, I explored the entire, like everywhere, and I had no idea that some of these places exist. Like, cause you could pull up Zillow and the app's like, no, fuck you, like you don't, you know. It's like, well, that one's literally right across the street. You're an asshole. It's like it's literally right fucking there. It's like, well, this one's right there too. It's like, well, this one's right there. It's like, how the fuck did I not know that these exist? And like obviously, yeah, I told a lot of people about those as well as all that type of stuff. I obviously have my Dragon Ball Van Presto pillow, obviously from Comic Con, which was pretty OP. Um, It's a they have a Pokeball version of it at Walmart, 15 inches. Pokeball plush, which is very good, 15 inches. Um, very good. Oh, nobody watches my streams. Okay, so sometimes you forget about people, like, which is fine because I can't just be like I've talked Facebook. I was like, I just want like an all button, like or YouTube. I just want an all button. Like, oh fuck, like, but it's fine. Um, Sometimes the Facebook message doesn't send either, which is also fine. I mentioned that to them. Um, like I assume they just get a lot of messages, and there's no way to get like social credit. Like, be like, oh, here's how many views I have on YouTube. So my comments are more important for help sections on this website or something. Because they build a website, they design it, and it's like that's our website design, plain and simple. So RuneScape works on a phone, on a browser, and on a phone and on a browser. And VR, I guess. Obviously, Oculus Quest with the Oculus Link cable, official Oculus Link cable. So this is the Sailing alpha is live, which is very cool. Um, I I'm still like that they have like good food, all this type of stuff, but like obviously all that type of stuff, you know. So yeah, I mean, you know, I could get slightly more sleep, all that type of stuff. I've just been being a degenerate, you know, just because I can. Um, but yeah, that's a lot of running. Very fun. So my opinion is human race strong. Um, and yeah, I mean, how how disrespectful is that though? Like this dude's just gonna like sit in a huge fucking house with that many rooms and not like you can't just like welcome other people. Like my mom goes to the church all the time, right? And like I know she knows a lot of people. I'm pretty sure, right? So I was training my um the fuck, dude? Okay. Yeah, sorry. Never curse. Um I feel like that definitely makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay. And shows lack of control for your speech. Um and weakness. Okay. So yeah, I was training construction, which is very fun. Um they have a new sailing alpha. I don't know how to start it yet, which is totally fine. I mean, like, oh, like why aren't you watching the stream? Like, what's going on? Like, but it's like, I mean, I kind of played a little bit of WoW. I played WoW War Inside, WoW War Within, and yeah, I mean, when a lot of planes are going overhead, I do like radiators. Like standing near them is nice. I mean, I was comfy the entire time. Let's be real. I mean, even if it does feel like space when there's that many planes, like it's still totally cool. Like I was just chilling up in my room up here, like covering yourself, all that type of stuff, whatever. And yeah, um, I think radiators or steam, like they could probably up that shit like fucking hard as shit, just stand near the steam machine. Um, so it's like, oh, whole like you guys like yeah, I don't want to be like disrespectful with obviously um like oh it's a steam machine. I mean, right? So yeah, right. I got a ton of sun though. I mean, obviously as you age, like running, um, Like, I ran 300 miles in 2020, April to November or October. I ran 250 miles in 2021, 220 miles in 2022 while working at the bank 1 day a week, and also at the park 40 minutes away, 30 minutes away. 2023, I ran like 180 miles. 2024, I ran like 150 miles, and then 2025 I just been walk play Pokemon Go. Like I had no idea that like walking was that useful. I normally would just go for full out as hardcore sprint as I can inside, and I would just turn up my radiators to run, which worked in 2023 very well, as you saw from Dark Cloud. Um, but yeah, like 2024, I got some in, but I walked. I was fighting dragons while walking and stuff, which was fun. Um, cause I was like with the dragon scimitar, I was just fighting the dragons with the dragon scimitar in the wilderness. I was like, well, I don't have to worry about losing like my whatever armor I happen to have at the time. I was like, well, I could just walk on the treadmill and fight the dragons, obviously. So overall, I mean, yeah, it's been good. Let me think. So in terms of like tanning, I mean, I had no idea that like because I would trade stocks in the morning in 2020, 2020. Yeah, like I would just run earlier in the morning because I was trading stocks. So I was waking up at 7 a.m. And I had no idea. I still had no idea the sun exists. Like, because it's such a great track, like to run at. Like it like literally like that it has shade in like the corners. So there's like no way to like no matter what time of day, like obviously it's basically the sun's like somewhere on the track, and it's like it's a very nice angle at like every possible lap. So overall, like I would just run down the street too, like all the way down, and like a 4 mile street, and like 2 miles one way, 2 miles the other way, which is very good as well. And yeah, I mean, I was looking for branches when before it was windy. I saw like on a major road they had like a pretty big branch like hanging over another branch, and it's like that's like the busiest road ever. A lot of people like to drive on it, and like they like rev their engines and stuff. And since there's a hill, obviously it kind of like revs the engine, and they're using their gas beforehand, and then they rev as they go down the hill, which is insane because like obviously revenants and like all that type of stuff. So they're just showing superiority because apparently Mithrax is like the only person that could open up the hypernet current and like the cyber current in Destiny 2. And in Revenant season, the cinematic at the end just went so hardcore and he lifted up the spear. So they had a season with Mithrax where he had the cyber network. So overall, like I didn't see that season. It was season of Defiance apparently. So he, so in Note over the Avalon, you get a cyber spear of Excalibur if you beat it. So Mithrax is just better than me. Okay, currently, and I just have to fight the robots. I can't beat them. I got pretty far, but I switched my FPS to uncapped, which is very good. Um, it, they're very good. FPS uncapped. Like I fought 4 ogres when I escaped, and that was very cool. Hmm. And what else? Yeah, I mean it ran super well. I get more edits in. I mean, like I definitely need to work on like yeah, these edits are cool. It's kind of weird that like nobody. I mean, obviously you're playing the fucking game and you're talking. Like you're playing the game and you're talking, so it's like obviously you don't want to be like obviously they're on like they're on, so it's very cool. Um, I mean, yeah, I always see like people subscriptions like on my YouTube app. Like it's cool. Like I like to see the videos. Obviously it's pretty hard to edit the videos as well. And you just get to like play the games and stuff. So like yeah, a lot of people have like good shorts and I don't know how the hell they get all those shorts up. Like they're always uploading videos, which is like, and then like other, you know, and then you get like the playlist and the artwork and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think it's kind of offensive that like my warning for Pokemon Go is under the Mew and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Wow. My house is very nice. So yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I mean, oh, yo, so Amazon released a Meryl plush. How cool is that? So they have two different sizes and they have two different sizes for the Dragonite and it's like 90% off. And I'm gonna ruin it for you. The Meryl plush is actually 3 times bigger than you expected it to be, which makes it even funnier. So it like is so much funnier because like it's literally it like its hands aren't even like orbs. They're just like the hands are just flattened hands. Like his hands don't exist. That's how much of a Meryl he is. Like, you know, I don't know. Like I guess it gives character to his character, right? But his tail is a huge orb, so it's very funny. Very funny. So yeah, I was wearing my Bose noise canceling headphones. Those are always nice. I mean, you got the Bose noise canceling headphones. You have the Soundbar 700 headphones. I mean, sorry, the Soundbar 700, which obviously if you plug in the optical cable to your Alienware R11 PC, and then in the settings in the one of two apps, you have two Bose apps. So one of the apps, obviously, you're able to go into settings for the Bose, and settings for the Bose, and you enable auto turn on, and you're able to auto connect your speaker to your PC. So I mean, mobile apps are cool, websites are cool, editing videos are cool. Take with it what you will. I own the track though, and it's just such a shame that you guys don't own the track, because I own the track, I also am Blockbuster. I don't know how they have so many games. Like, how does eBay have so many games, dude? Like, where do the like them how do they have so many games? And they're like, no bro, the only game is Pokemon. It's like, bro, like, oh, like what are you talking about? It's like, no bro, like seriously, it's only Pokemon. Like, and then they give you the Meryl plush and it's like, bro, it's literally only Pokemon. Like, the Meryl plush is so good. I didn't even want to, like, I was about to put my feet up on it. I was like, no, I'm not putting my feet up on that. It's like a pet. Like, it's actually hilarious. So I have to assume you sail out of Barlamore Port. That is my guess, right? Oh, whoops. I mean, sorry, Fortis Coliseum. My bad. It's just my popularity with, Alright, whatever. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it must be, it must buff. Nah, that's not funny. Alright, so look at my collection log. So I managed to fight 26,000 revenants. I mean, you're like, oh wow, that's disrespectful. Well, I gamed a bit in 2010 to 2020, but I didn't game that hard. I still gamed. Like, you want to see my Halo stats? Yo, my Halo stats are insane. Like, I saved, obviously, my Halo stats. Dang. I don't know why, like, I have to, like feel weird that, like, someone's name gets shown in a video from LinkedIn. Is that very upsetting? Right? Like, why can't I just pull all the names of people that watch the videos? Right? Alright, so what am I doing? Okay, album, Halo stats. Okay. So that should be under my gaming album, gaming screen caps. Okay, gaming screen caps. Ready? So here are my stats for Halo. Right. So here's my first gamer tag. And here's my second gamer tag. What do you guys think? 10,000 kills. I played a lot of big team battle. I would end hero a lot, which is when you drive, like, because you're supposed to just drive the warthog off, and I would convince people to go into the warthog, and I would just throw them off every single time, and they had no idea. Like, they'd be like, oh, like in my part, I'd throw them off every single time, you know. See, I just made the Halo warthog joke. I have more from my file share too. I would open up my browser, but I have more of my file share. I'll show it eventually. All right, so like, I'm trying to bookmark stuff and it doesn't go in my folder, bro. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. Like, it's very annoying. This browser is mad confusing. All right. Wow. What? This song sounds new. Completely new. It sounds like a completely new song in the Varlamore. I mean, okay. Okay. Hey, welcome to my Sailing Alpha update in Old School RuneScape. Wait. Hey, welcome to my Sailing Alpha update in Old School RuneScape. So, you're currently listening to The City of the Sun in Old School RuneScape. So, I teleported to Fortis Coliseum with my GE teleport from the Grand Exchange. So, essentially, I mean, it's called the City of the Sun for a reason, because all of the knights of Ardlamore are solar knights. And here's their boat. So, I'm gonna go Barla explore and cross the gangplank. I'm on a boat. Yo. So I saw people fighting each other with boats and stuff, and my boat's way cooler than theirs. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm good. I'm good. All right. I'm logging off. Okay. That's so. Social media is so dumb, dude. Like, okay. No, social media is definitely not dumb. You're dumb. Okay. All right. Logging off.